So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to install SDR Connect on Raspberry Pi. This Pi 3, I just updated it to the latest. It is very slow. It is really difficult to use. I am very frustrated at this point. It took a long time to install. Let me see if I can just type this in, SDR Connect for... Because everything is really difficult to do on this. So any navigation that you don't need to make is going to be really a time saver. But unfortunately, we can see I've already browsed this page. So we have to wait and wait and wait. It would take ages for this page to load. Whereas if it had been my laptop, it would have already popped up. And it's just that the thing just does not have enough resources to do anything. If I have more than one thing open here, click here for the intro video. Okay. I'm not sure. There's no sound on this either, so we can go and check it on this one here if I really wanted to. And just to see what they say.
The features from the first couple of new releases. You may just want to skip through the first part of this video and go closer to the end, where I cover the new features that are recently added, including the multiplex auxiliary spectrum and the frequency module, which I know a lot of you have been waiting for. If you look in the description below this video, you'll see chapter markers, so you can easily step forward just towards the end of the video and see what's new. Here is a list of the features of SDR Connect that we're going to cover in today's video. As you can see, there's quite a lot of them, so once again I refer you to the description below this video, which has a list of chapter markers, which means you can easily step forward to any particular feature that you want to review again later. Plumbing because they fix pipes. We're talking about emergency plumbing. One of the primary objectives of the redesign was to take the basic user interface and make it clean and uncluttered in appearance. You can see the RF spectrum, beneath it the waterfall, and in the upper right corner the auxiliary spectrum. In addition, we added an audio spectrum display, something that wasn't available in
I'm trying to see.
Company. We're proud of our long history of helping families build.
Let's pause this. Let's see if there is something here for. I just want to know how to install the stupid thing. Like, come on, man. Okay, so anyway, I feel like this is just not helpful. Okay, so we're back over here. I'm gonna look and see what do we need to do. Download Linux ARM. There's like some, ridiculous, crap that you got to do in order to, like, install this thing onto this thing here, and then it's going to go over here. We got to go over here, so it blocks our download. Okay, so you see here, download unverified file. So if you're having trouble with this, hey, so am I. Okay. So now it will show, hey, we're downloading it. It looks like it's done. I need to click on the folder. There is some other information. Okay, so SDR Connect is right here. Okay. Oh my god. Cancel! This computer is froze again. I don't care. End the process. Mousepad killing. Lovely. Come on. End process. Alright. So we know where the folder is. It's in our downloads, okay? So we know to go now here. They do have like this little picture that shows you like it basically shows you what the command line is going to look like, if I can find that. I was looking at it yesterday, so I know it exists. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Okay, by the way, I have a damaged SDR, and I contacted them. It's been like 3 or 4 years. I've never heard back from them. Just let you know, if you contact them about a damaged RSP, they're not going to get back to you. They've got your $120. They're good. How to install SDR Connect on Pi. So just going to type in Pi. And look, it'll automatically put the word Raspberry in there already for me. Okay. So they had a page here. I don't know if it's on here. We're going to wait ages for this thing to do anything again. Okay, I finally found this thing here. So you got to do a few different things. You'd open the terminal and type a few different things. So let's see what happens. I've got the file. I haven't moved it. It's in my downloads. So we'll type in here. We need to do CD, capital D, desktop. And there's no space in between it for some stupid reason. One thing I don't like about Linux is the terminal keyboard doesn't work like you would expect. Okay, so now apparently I think it wants it to be on the desktop. So I don't know. We'll try this other thing. CHMOD 755, and then you need your file name. So we go in here and we find our file. I'm gonna click copy on the name. We'll close that out. And we see if the thing works or not. Paste. Okay. Enter. Cannot access SDR Connect, Linux ARM, no such file or directory. Okay, and so now we need to move this file. As far as I know, we need to move the file. Copy, and we'll just paste it to the desktop. Okay, close this. We will go here. We'll see if we can do this again. Copy. Okay. It didn't say no such file, but it didn't do it. All right. I wondered if there's like maybe too many spaces in here. So, I think also if we look in here, we can see here too, if we zoom in here, we'll find that I'm not doing it correctly. So, come on, get back here. Oh boy. Okay. So chmod SDR Connect. Okay. Let's type that again. chmod. Okay. So what I did here was I went and copied some of their text. After I did the thing, you got to go // and then the name of your file. So the name of that, and then it will do verifying integrity. It is recommended that you run this installer as a regular user that has sudo capabilities. Press return to enter. So this is really, really tricky for me anyway. So let me just kind of review over this really quickly just to kind of bring you guys up to speed of what I actually did that worked. So you need to copy the name of the location of the file. Okay, the name of the file. And then you're going to come in here and you're going to type in CD desktop. I'm not sure what the LS is, but you might type that. I didn't do it. It's a list of commands, I think. And then you'll type chmod 755, and then you'll put a space and you'll paste the name of the file. And this is what it is: SDR Connect Linux ARM 64. And this number is going to be probably different because mine's like different than theirs. But then you will get a blank line like this again, / and then the name. And then once you do that, then it starts installing it, and it will bring you to where we're at right now. Okay, so now we hit return and press the space bar to continue, and it toggles through the whole thing. Press space bar to continue. I'm not sure what we're doing here. So I'm not 100% sure if it's installed or not. Programming, accessories. I don't know where it would be. So let's see if we can find it in our software. So apparently it glitched out. I pressed Q to quit, and then it asked me press Y and return to accept the license agreement, and now it's starting to install even more stuff. So my recommendation, based on my experience, this isn't the first video I tried to make on this for you guys. Do not use the Pi 3 to do this. I just really think it's just underpowered, and they even recommend it too. They say use a 4 or better. So this Pi 3B is really struggling here. Okay, adding rules, no rules added, installing SDR Connect files. To install it somewhere else, enter the location, installation. Okay, by default, SDR Connect will be installed into whatever. Okay, that's fine. To install it somewhere else, enter the location at the prompt. Okay, now here's the problem. I don't know what the hell am I supposed to do. Okay, I clicked enter. To continue the installation, press Y and return. Okay. Alright, so this is just, create a menu entry. Yes. This is just overly complicated. And with the limitations of this Pi 3, it's even more complicated. So according to their documentation on the PDF, it shows here we will come down here and it will supposedly be in here under other, and it is. Okay, can you guys see that? Okay, I've scrolled over here. Let me zoom in. Okay. So other SDR Connect. Okay. Now let's see if it starts or not, or what it does, and let's just see what happens. Okay. So we actually do have a successful installation as far as I can tell. Now for the next step, I need to actually just go ahead and hook up the SDR Play and see if it works or not. That's a whole nother story. So give me a minute and I'll be back. All right, we've got our SDR Play. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it here. Plug it in. So I think we're just asking this poor SDR Play way too much. Oh my god. Or not SDR Play, this Raspberry Pi. I think we're just asking way too much of it. And so I really don't know how to do this. I've never used this. Let's go ahead and close this out. And we'll close this. Close that. We go back up here, and then we'll click other. Let me see if maybe it recognizes it as we start. I don't know. Okay. Let's see here. Move this out of the way. Okay, click refresh. Okay. Play. Start, stop. I don't think it's working. Oh, I think it might have tried to start. Okay. I'm seeing a little noise right here. Now, here's the biggest problem. I don't have any sound from the Pi. But let's go here. I will enter a frequency. I definitely don't like this SDR Connect. This is crap. This is really glitchy. So, jeez. Boy, I can't get this thing to really work properly. Alright, I'm trying to get this thing to be on the 80 meter band. And 3.8. Let's go this over here. This is worse than SDR Sharp. This is terrible. Okay, so we get at 3.853. We're on FM. Let's see. We'll go lower sideband, and I will tune my tuner really quick.
The wire over to the upper sideband.
And we see maybe something, I don't know, right here.
You go to CW, I got to repurpose that yet again for a third channel. So, but I thought, you know what, I'm not going to mess with any of that until the thing works properly on upper and lower.
So,
Absolutely, good idea.
I'm just listening to these guys right here on that, but...
We don't even know if that board's going to work, you know, we'll see.
Okay, so, I need to find my adapter for the SDR Play, and then I can kind of try and hook up the antenna. And I'll be able to see the signal, I won't be able to hear it. And I think it's in my drawer over here. I'm just kind of looking, trying to see. But this is really, really a disappointment from the other version of SDR Uno. Alright, I don't like using this thing, but it's all I have right now that I can find. And because I can't find my regular cable. And this cable here is a pain in the butt. It's too stiff. I don't know who the hell thought this was a great idea to make a 2-foot cable, or it's not even, it's like 1.5 feet. So, we'll close the laptop here. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. Okay. So this stupid thing here, and then this needs 12 volts. So, what we can do here, we've got our radio hooked up.
They didn't say what it was. They just said it was a domestic violence. But then they came out a little while ago and said that
we can hook the radio up as well. But what I don't like is you'll see if you were to check it ahead of time that there's a loss, a huge loss. So without power to this, the SDR Play is muted.
I guess they got in a shootout with the kid. You know, I don't really know all the details, but they came up and said, yeah, the kid killed everybody. The mom, dad. Did they kill the kid? I think so. They really didn't say a whole lot.
So here's this.
That happened for many, many years. But usually it's massive abuse. I'm not saying it's okay, but there's a lifetime worth of abuse there, mental and physical abuse normally.
What are those two brothers who killed their parents? You know what I'm talking about?
The Menendez brothers, yeah. They're trying to get out still. I don't think they're ever going to let them out. Yeah, they were just on the news a month or two ago. You know, they interviewed them and whatnot.
Isn't that what they claimed, that they were abused by their parents?
It's true. I believe it. Lots of family members have come forward, and family friends, and I guess the mom confided on her friend and said that this was going on, and she found out about it.
So now,
you know,
okay, yeah, so it does work.
I don't think they made that up.
But I know you like the criminal cases. There's a really interesting criminal case I've been following. This guy was married to, he's from Serbia, and he lived in the United States, and he was married to this Spanish girl, I guess. I'm not sure if she was from Colombia or something, but she's also an American citizen now. And they had a divorce, and she went to Spain to find herself. And then while she was there, she texted her girlfriend saying, I just met this wonderful man, and I'm going to go up to northern Spain and spend a week in his villa. And I'll talk to you when I come back. And then she's never been heard from since. Have you heard about this case?
No.
Yeah, so anyway, the pictures are all over the internet. She had a beautiful looking woman, and I guess it was a really nasty divorce. They had this huge computer business in Florida, and I guess he was going to go broke, you know, because he had to buy her out. Anyway, he said he had nothing to do with it. However, he was in Serbia at the time of this, and they think she was kidnapped. So they have found out that the night that she sent that text, the apartment where she lives, somebody covered up the camera and painted over it the lens. So the camera was inoperative, and then she's never been seen since. And they traced him down to, he said he was in Serbia, but he had rented a car from Serbia, and it had 3,700 miles on it, and they have records that he bought tape and gray paint, the same gray paint that was used to cover up the camera over.
Yeah, it sounds like he's screwed.
They arrested him about a week ago. The case had been going on for about 3 months, but there was no break, and they've never found her body or anything. So this week they arrested him for kidnapping.
Well, here they would just charge them with first-degree murder. Because they convict people here with no evidence and no body.
How can they convict you if there's no body found?
Oh, they do it all the time here. That's commonplace. You don't need a body. You don't need a body, and you don't even need any real evidence. You just need opinion and, no real evidence is required. All you got to do is just convince the jury.
So I'm not sure where do I get my sound out of this. Maybe.
Well, you'll probably see something about this case if you read the news every now and then, because it periodically pops up. And so they arrested him in Florida. I don't know if they're going to take him back to Spain or where they're going to process this.
The Pistorius case has been on the news constantly. I'm sure you probably saw that.
Oh, yeah. What, he only served 7 years for that murder?
Well, they showed him on the stand and all that, and he was crying, and
This thing doesn't work very good on here.
It's weird. The prosecutor over there is just a real piece of ass. I watched a little bit of it and I thought, you know,
Let's go ahead and try this.
what's wrong is prosecutors like this, you know, just relentlessly lying, and the door was shut. There's bullet holes through the door, and she was on the other side of it. So that's weird. Why would you do that?
So we're still listening on the
So
ICOM.
you think he really thought there was an intruder?
I think so. You know, was he high or drunk or both or something? I guess the world will never know. But, you know, I don't understand. I can't come to terms with the fact that if the door is rattling because she was on the other side trying to get back in, she locked herself out accidentally, is what they said happened, or he said. But he didn't know that, and he thought that it was an intruder trying to get in their bedroom door. And so he shot 4 times through a closed door. I mean, why the hell would you do that? That's weird.
Was she in the bathroom, or where was she locked?
I think in the hallway.
So anyway,
I don't remember. I think it was the hallway. You know, and he woke up and you know, was hazy, and then he just, I don't know. He claims he thought somebody was trying to get into their bedroom, and he assumed his wife was, or his girlfriend was still in bed next to him, and he just when the door was rattling, he just reacted. But I don't know. I can't see myself doing that. I mean, Terry, you're not going to blast through a closed door, right? And he's gone.
so I don't care for this SDR Connect crap that they got. I wouldn't have went through all that crap to get something that looks like SDR console.
Rely on that kind of crap. That's just, I mean, that's exactly the kind of stuff that the prosecutor was doing, trying to paint a picture. Well, let's go on fact. You know, we can't paint a picture. I mean, I can paint a picture of you. I could sit here right now and make up things and sway a jury totally against you. I mean, that's what they do, right? So I don't know. To me, that's hearsay. You know, like, if there was multiple, you know, police filings of abuse, and there was a court order, and
So I can't see using this
legally
anytime
this has
soon
been going on
on
I would
SDR
accept
Play.
that, but I'm not going to accept just somebody saying that. They wouldn't want me on a jury.
Well, I thought that one of the terms of his parole is that he has to attend anger management classes. So there must be some evidence that he had an anger problem.
Well, they do that no matter what. Yeah, they do that no matter what. I don't know. Like I said, that's a really weird situation. I guess we'll never know. Maybe he's a real piece of shit and he did do it and they got in an argument and he somehow, I don't know. But yeah, you know, she's dead and he was the only other one there.
Well, he had everything going for him in his life, you know. I mean, he was more and more successful. He had this beautiful woman for, you know, a partner.
Yeah. I know, it's strange.
Where'd you go, Terry? Talking about climate change.